Hello everyone, how are we all doing tonight? I'm sorry we didn't stream for an entire week. Fuck this music. We're no longer starting soon. I think we get to have our music. I'm in dragon mode. Hi, how is everyone doing tonight? I'm sorry we're so late. I'm sorry I didn't stream for an entire fucking week. I was basically consistently busy. I made the mistake of ordering something and not double checking the address, so I had to go to Mama Bird for it. And then it didn't arrive in time either way, so I still have to go past Mama Bird to pick it up. Hi, Lily. Lily, I'm not gonna be in class tomorrow. I'm gonna DM you real quick if you wanna know why. Holy shit, there's a lot of people that have DM'd me in the past couple of days. A bit ill? Everyone's doing shitty. I am not here for a week. What's up, Mom? Yeah, I know, you sent me the 1250 and I love you for that. Did I never respond to it? I don't know. But like, I technically still have to go past yours sometime to pick that up, and I still find it a disgrace that, you know, I couldn't fucking pick it up the first time around. Also, Lily, if you want to know I'm not in class, I've just DM'd you why. Anyways, I'm sorry I'm so late. You did not answer a mail. Here's a nightmare. It is. It is a nightmare, and so is my correspondence, so... But... I don't know what else I was gonna say. Chat. That were the first 2 days of the week, and then on Wednesday we had a musical to watch. We went to see Six Musical in the Dutch Royal Theatre, Carré, in Amsterdam. It was hella fun. A bit confusing because we had like VIP tickets. This was something I kept from Aurelium the entire fucking time until that morning. I had secured his tickets back in September. They thought they were just regular tickets. Instead, I got his VIP tickets. So that was really fun for them. We'll join in 5 minutes. Okay. Hold on, let me give him a little thumbs up. Where's my little thumbs up emote? I've been using that one quite a lot. There we go. But yeah, so we went to see that. I did lose something on the way. I am now -1 vest that I never really wore anyway, so... Oh well. And then Thursday we headed back from that, which was also long travel because, you know, yeah. And then Friday I wanted to stream, but I had to do my entire hair for the convention this weekend, and then the only fucking day after that left of business, right, was just like the convention itself on the Saturday, where I actually managed to meet Milo in person. I'm at the Fox Prince. I gave the Foxo Prince the print and the keychain that they won. That was really fucking fun, by the way. And then Sunday, I didn't end up streaming because of the fact that Aurelium was at the con, and I feel really bad about, like, streaming when they're at something that's really busy, like a con, because I know they always want to be here to support me and stuff. We've had a week. Yeah, we have had a week as well, and now today I was like, I want to stream. And I kind of kept procrastinating until later tonight because I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna be feeling for like my classes tomorrow. And like, now Lily got the tea as to why I'm not going to class tomorrow. The rest of you don't get to know because, yeah, Lily is special because she's one of my school friends. So she's allowed to be in the know. But for the rest of ya, you may know if you know me IRL. Or if we're just really fucking close, you know? Like, I'd have no problem telling Fox, for example. I'm special! Yeah, auto emotes are really fucking stupid. I think there's a way to turn them off, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure if there's a way to turn them off or not, but if there is, I don't think I remember actually. Anyways, so yeah, that's been my week. It's been fucking busy. I feel like I've barely had any time to breathe. Like, yesterday I was also just cleaning all over the place. And like doing 50 other things, because of course I can't just sit down and take it slow. You guys are special, Fox. I literally mentioned that you guys are special and you get to know if you want. Did I not say that? Did I not vocalize what I was thinking? Because you guys are special enough to let me, to like, be in the know. You guys are special enough. No, not special. Nah, I say different. You guys are special, just in a different flavor. You've got a few different flavors of specialness. Tell us anyway. I will tell you in the end. In a sec. Because I am prepping shit in the background for the art stream because I'm a stupid little idiot and forgot to prep a little bit here and there. But we're gonna do the rest of the buttons. So what I'm currently doing in the background is just a singular flat color so that we have an easier time coloring in a bit. I'm just taking off that annoying task for at least some of them. Won't be able to do it for everything, so no worries, you're still not gonna miss out on me having a nightmare doing anything. Don't worry. It's not gonna be lost on you guys, but I am gonna save us from it for the first couple of ones, because I want to see how long I can last today. I want to see how long Aurelium is also just gonna last, because when they fall asleep, that's also kind of a moment to end stream, otherwise I keep them awake with my yapping. Not exactly good. But I do hope to be finishing up the Telefossil buttons, because I finished up the Delta Run once already in my, you know, free time. Very, very little free time I've been using on that, and then all that's left on my little to-do list is the Pokemon ones, and then I finally get to do new fandoms again. Which I'm gonna start with the button arts just to get that out of the way for new fandoms. Because I can make new buttons faster than I can make new keychains, purely on the basis of I have a fucking button machine and I can print at my school. I like how Rat's just sitting there probably waiting. Talking about Pokemon, I've been playing the little Pokemon game. If you go look, you'll see some interactions from me. I've been playing on and off. It's just a little thing of like, we have had so many busy days that we haven't been able to play that, like, kind of the little mental vibe of, well, we've missed so much days now. Is it even worth returning to? It obviously is, because it's really fun, but yeah. It's also not really streamable if you ask me though, which is really sad. Thank you for Corb. It's sad that it's not streamable, but also, chat, I've been really thinking of just recording some stuff as well, and also just putting out some videos for when I'm not streaming. Because you've had an entire week of no content from yours truly, and I kind of want to make sure that that doesn't happen again. So I've just really been thinking about the possibility of just pre-recording some content. Should tell us the answer to the question. Oh, that Pokemon Mystery Dungeon question. I've been thinking on it a fucking lot, if I'm gonna be fair with you. I've been thinking on it an awful lot. And I'm gonna be completely fair. I don't know what I would honestly want from my perfect PMD game, because, like, I really love Mystery Dungeon, like, Blue Rescue Team. But I played it at a time when I barely knew English, so I couldn't follow the storyline, really. But it's still my favorite one because of nostalgia, so I don't know what I would want for the story-wise. I know, of course, I want my baby Snivy to be there, especially like Servine and Superior as well, like plot relevance for my babies, of course, but aside from that, I don't know. Anything could be fun. I mean, if you had a story centered around Kirim and like the True Dragon from Unova, that'd be fucking cool. That's still something a lot of Pokemon fans, including myself, want to see. I can't ever imagine editing content, so much work. It is a lot of work. You guys do not want to know how many hours I spent on the fucking birthday video. Because even that, it was literally also... You need to think. The entire VOD was 6.5 hours. I had to sit through all of that and watch it, basically. Just trimming stuff out. So I'd be setting little markers and cutting things into tiny little segments and then just deleting those segments that I didn't like and then shoving everything together as I went. And then watching everything that I cut out to see how it flowed. Stretched it out here and there. I recorded an intro for it. I recorded an outro for it. I made like a little end card thing above with the fan arts. I also had to caption stuff. Captioning stuff actually was rather easy once I got the hold of it because I really remember what people were saying and I was like, okay, I clipped it for this specific person. Because I was clipping in a moment and captioning in a moment, it was really easy because I just had to remember what I heard. It's just the audio and everything else. Yeah, it's a lot. And even then, it's not really that advanced editing what I did. Like, if you look at other people and what they edit, it's like a lot more insane, if you ask me. Like, I was watching a Spiff video earlier, and sometimes he will just edit, like, not just his own thoughts, but the thoughts of the other people as well, so you have full perspective, and that shit's insane. Like, imagine if I had access to the, fucking recordings, maybe, of, like, my birthday thought, if, like, say, Sun or Astro had recorded, or, like, Fox and Aurelium, who were just, like, doing such different things, so I could segue to what the fuck they were up to. That would have been one more complicated because then it would be 2 times 6 hours worth of content to look through type of deal. Even more so than it already was. But also then determining when to skip back and forth. So there is definitely a lot to think about when you edit. It's indeed a lot of work, but it's fun. I've realized that I like it. I went from being scared by Premiere Pro to absolutely delighted by it, and I don't know what I should be classified as. Insane, it's crazy, but it's a full-time job. It is! It's why I, like, when I was editing as much as I was for that video, I was, like, not really all that active, I guess. So yeah, on my days that I can't really stream, I think I just want to record stuff that I can then edit so that I can post videos for, you know, when I'm more MIA. Hell, I'm even thinking of pre-recording like a video that I'm gonna put on going live, specifically during TwitchCon, titled like, for those of you that can't see me at TwitchCon or some shit like that, like, for reasons I can't say much on what we're doing, or Fox will actually try to kill me. Oh, I'm scared. I'm already scared enough that you went ahead in my fucking Twitch chat earlier today and was just like, oh wait, I know what I can do. I can send bits in counting order off stream. What was that about, by the way? What was that about? Also, at this point, I'm trying to get into a just chatting stream on accident, and honestly, I may just schedule in a just chatting tomorrow. Also, Twitch is a douche, won't let me use our card for a subscription, is canceling and just prick and refuses to let me update it? What? The Fox without a subscription, that's scary. Just chatting! I don't know if you're scared of that or not. It says hype cheer, so I think you're not scared of it. Twitch hates you. It's gonna be okay. Knowing you, you'll find a way. Life finds a way, but Fox finds that way faster. Trust. These words are 100% in the Bible or something. But yeah. I may just do it just chatting, where we just, you know, yap about a bunch of stuff. I'm also thinking about maybe scheduling in another reading of the story of Tale of Lost World. You have one idea. Again, life finds a way, but Fox finds it faster. We're gonna see it live in action, everyone. We're gonna see it live in action. The Fox finds a way. Also, don't mind me, I'm eating a fucking Twix right now because I'm hungry. And I got myself like one of those big packs of like Twix because they're one of my favorite chocolates, chat. When it comes to like stereotypical candy bars like Bounty, Milky Way, Mars, Lion, Dame, of course Twix, I don't know what the other ones are, but Twix is my fave. Good, you should eat. I'm eating nuts in bed. I know, rat. You're saying that on the internet? Damn. Before I'm married now. But no, guys, I fucking delayed stream just so I could, you know, eat outside of the fucking starting soon once, and now we're in the segment before I show you guys, you know, what I'm up to. And I'm fucking eating Twix! No, Kit Kat. Kit Kat has fallen off a little bit. I don't know what's up with Kit Kat at the minute. It doesn't... I don't know. For me, it doesn't taste the same way as it used to, so I'm back to my Twix saga. But maybe in like a couple of months, I'll be like at Kit Kat's doorsteps again, being like, please let me back in. I know I eat your fucking candy like a disgrace, but... Lunch sandwiches also... Isn't it also evening for you, Rat? Or have you teleported? Have eaten? Oh. Chat, this is your casual reminder to eat. Or well, not a casual correction. Buying subs in general is down. Wait, hold on. For you guys, or can someone actually check if like the entire subs thing is down? Because I'm now curious if it's just Fox or not. Because Twitch is an asshole. I can't fucking gift subs in my own chat for whatever reason. I still don't know what's up with that, by the way. I've been wanting to try and do it, but I literally physically cannot do it. So, LadyPhantasma may make an alt just to gift subs to the community. This reality may be closer than you think. I'm gonna send you a screenshot? Alright. I eagerly await your screenshot. In the meantime, I do think we should finally go to what I've been up to in the corner because, you know, I've been yapping at you guys for nearly 20 fucking minutes, and maybe I should cut it out just a tiny bit. Oh no, you guys are seeing the insides of the operation again, I'm sure. Yeah, there we go. Hold on, let me... Wink! A normal dinner plus fruits and a secret lunch sandwich. Ooh. Yeah, no, I want to take up as much space as possible. I'm gonna be very distracting with my wings, but at least you can see the arch through them now. That's one thing I couldn't do with the fucking Quirk model. Wait, sorry, oh my god, it is down for you. Wait a minute. Chat, can someone actually double check this? If they also have this, I want to know if this is like a Twitch-wide thing or if fucking Fox has been nerfed to hell and back. Because with them it can't even calculate how much the sub would be. Even tried to gift normally, but it didn't let me? Wait, you're doing this via browser, right? Because I could potentially check in someone else's Twitch chat if it's like a browser issue thing. Browser and app? Mobile seems fine. Huh. My other idea would be relogging on either one of your, things, either browser or app, and seeing if that resets it. 2 different browsers, ooh. You know, all I can think of is maybe relogging. Completely unrelated, have you talked with Albie? I have heard of the fact that he wants to do something, yeah. Thank you for the gifted sub. Wait, it says gifted subscriptions. You gifted 5! You gifted a sub to my mom! A hype train started. I don't care about that, but you gifted a sub to my mom? Oh my god. Well, thank you for the gifted sub to my mother. This was random. Still, you gifted a sub to my fucking mom. You... Regardless of who is in front for both of us right now, just... I need you to know that you have just gifted a sub to your mother-in-law, basically. Get well soon? Oh, Mama Bird enjoys it? I think Mama Bird will not notice all that much. Anyways, I'm filling in the base colors really. No, what? Fuck this. I'm getting worker 2. You're getting help. You're getting a second console. Nah, but right now we're coloring in these base colors with the pink to make it quicker. Ah, I thought I was gonna show this, huh? Fuck no. No spoilers. Also, I've been doing my best to fix some of the facial anatomy with some of them, but I am mid-stage in, you know, that artistic growth bullshit where you can see that something's wrong but don't know how to fix it. So probably in like 2 weeks' time, I'll see jarring mistakes that I didn't know how to fix, but I'm not patient enough. I fear you are right. Yeah, you don't notice what's different, Mom. It's okay. You can, like, if you go into the little thing where you can have the little emojis and stuff, specifically on the Twitch side of stuff, then you'll notice you can use a bunch of them. Like, chat, can you do me a favor and show my mom some of the emotes that are specifically for subs? The art is magic. It is! It can be quite magical. By the way, my creator... Wait, hold on. Ah! Creator SMP is going wonderfully. Yeah! Oh, glad for you. You're doing well, right? You're doing amazing. Well, that's roman for you. Only here, though. Yeah. Hi, Tony! Hi, Shitstein. How's my favorite sibling doing? I mean, favorite? Nah, totally not. Anyways, hi, Shitstein. How you doing? Oh, how is the eldest one? Log into PC for that? Well, you will not even get ads on mobile anymore. You just straight up don't get ads. Because you have the mobile ads and the PC ads. Like, they're just gone for you now. Easier to see. What, the emotes or the ads? Because, like, the ads just take up the full fucking screen. They'll interrupt me without any care in the world.
4 more days till I go to Japan.
Holy shit! I like that. Did my mother just call me emo? What? What the fuck, Mom? You're right, but damn. You're right, but wow. Oh, you went. I forget that you use emo as like a shortening for emoji. Mom, emo means something very different. Mother, I fear your age is showing. I am sorry to do you this disservice. A one who gave birth to me, but your age is showing. I know, Buff. Well, then you know that technically emo does apply to me. I mean, I've been working on an emo model idea in the background, and I've not been settling on any fucking idea because I'm indecisive. I mean, she's wrong. No, she ain't wrong. That's why I feel so fucking disgruntled about it. It's because she's right. My mother isn't supposed to be right about these things. I thought I kept my emotes from you, Mother. I thought you didn't hear me listen to fucking Blackberry. I can't. I am emo, so where's LadyPhantasma? Wait, what? What does that mean? Hold on. I don't think you're comprehending. Bad luck, I mostly am. Oh my god, you dyed your hair black and red multiple times, but that's because I have commitment issues to getting a wig for, like, you know that I will choose one cosplay that I really like for an insane amount of time, and I have not been able to get a wig replacement, so I've just been using my hair as the fucking wig for this character. I've been cosplaying 80s a lot. And I can't get a wig for this man, and I refuse to fucking cosplay him inaccurately because I'm the author and I have pride issues. So that's not just because I'm emo, it's also because I want to accurately cosplay a fucking character I created. Who, yes, is a bit of a self-insert on the emo spectrum. You are right on that, but still. It's for cosplay. If I had a choice, I'd go black and white. Or black and blonde, or like any other cool combo. Because black and red is a signature edgy one as well. Which, yeah, fits the character. But still. If I had a more creative choice, I'd probably literally just go black with the highlights. Because that shit rules. Or, you know, just straight up white hair. Straight up white hair would also just be really fucking cool. I can be very evil. 209.5k. Jesus fucking Christ. You know, I do want to make a point redeem that's even higher in cost than Hyperfixation Ramble. Why are you saying hate your life, Fox? What's wrong? It's gonna be okay, mate. Thank you for FNAFing me. Sounds like being 22 teenage girl. Shut the fuck up! God, I'm being fucking bullied. I sent you something fun. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. Are they having the same issue? No, they're having the same fucking issue? Worker number 2 is having the same exact issue as Fox. Catching strays left from right, damn. Yeah. Fox, you're really being fucked over right now. You're getting that generational nerf. They patched you, bro. Guys, Fox finally got patched. They finally nerfed Fox. What the fuck? What the fuck? Fox has been nerfed. This is not normal. The world's ending. Hell's frozen over. Oh no, not being a carrier pigeon for teehees. Honestly, I feel like if you just send them the fucking 5 via PayPal, they would just gift you it. Or however much a sub is nowadays, because I believe that the fucking amount's gone up. Which, I will say, chat, do note that for some reason gifting subs is more expensive on the mobile app. That's because I believe both Google Play and Apple Play, whatever the fuck the Apple variant is from Google Play, also take a cut. So it's Twitch takes a cut, I take a cut, and then like Google or Apple or whatever also takes a cut. So if you want to make sure that you're getting your subs for like the most fair price, make sure to do it on fucking, you know, desktop if possible on your browser. That way you're not paying extra to also give a cut to yet another thing. Because I know some people are really miffed by that. Some people don't like that there's extra money lining Google's pockets. Some people don't like that it's more expensive. So for either reason, just know the browser still has it cheaper. Not the first time others have sent us money to donate to someone else on Twitch. Or the second even. Damn. Anyways, good luck with stream and see you hopefully soon. But I will hopefully be there Wednesday. Hopefully. I'm really hoping, otherwise Thursday at the latest, but I want to be there Wednesday, at the least. You know? Even though I'm gonna be home late, I want to be there on Wednesday. I just tried using someone else and it didn't work. Okay, but we've already proven that Aurelium can do the magic. Bye bye! Wait, Thursday we have a day off? Oh, that's nice. So you couldn't send them money or they couldn't donate. The person couldn't donate because they had the same error for paying as Fox. That's the issue. There's like, for them, it says like, hold on. If I go to the screenshot, it says, sorry, something seems to have gone wrong. Please try again later. So yeah. Yeah, and Aurelium can donate just fine. But I don't know what's up with their end of Twitch. Like, maybe check if there's a problem locally, because if the person isn't that you tried to get to know to do the thing, if they're in the same rough area as you, then it could just be a local thing. Sometimes that shit happens, you know? They're in a different country. Okay, then something's weird is going on. I'd say Google the words that it gives you and then put the word fix behind it. Like, Twitch, sorry, something went wrong, try again later, fix. Try to put that in the Google search bar. Maybe some old Reddit post will help. The magic of the old Reddit post, you know? Also, what just happened? I heard the squawk. Thank you, Val, for the single gifted to Juster. No, I think Fox needs it more because they're having technical difficulties and going absolutely insane. Thank you, Milo, for the daily offerings, bud. Welcome on in for a hot 5 seconds. I hope your stream's going well, dude. Say hi to your chat for me. I ended? Oh, that's why you're later than you usually are. Not so fair, mate. Oh, well. Hope you had a good stream. What were you streaming? Because I didn't have the chance to drop on by whatsoever to eat from yesterday, so fair. Coin flip. Even the coin flip failed you. Oh my god. Fox, get a redemption. You have the blessing of the peacock, you have a redemption if you want. Oh my god, even foul doesn't land it. Oh no, the luck today is horrible. Wait, that's someone else though? They're almost affiliate Lamal. Hell yeah! The Portal is fucking cool. Everyone is hitting heads on the coin flip. Hold on, am I gonna hit a good thing on the coin flip? Oh my god! Am I the only hell luck camper in my chat? Is the only one looking right now? It's streamer. Oh my god, am I having streamer luck for once? I'm still overwhelmed from yesterday. That's it for— okay, Milo also has streamer luck. Streamer luck. And for the— yeah, there's streamer luck going on. Well, you should sleep. I don't know what Fox means, but she's gone. But anyways, for the people that are EP as fuck, go rest up. And Aurelium, you don't have streamer luck because you didn't stream recently enough. This is your sign to stream. Please stream. Please, 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 please. Just overwhelmed. Remember, I can be a very overwhelming bird sometimes, so Milo, in case you need to run as well, because you've already gotten your streak, I think, just please do so. I prefer you taking care of yourself. Also, thank you for Wordle, hydrate, stretch. Snack time, good thing I got more Twix. There you go. That's the tails and the hat pads. Hold on, let me actually... oh, my fucking back crackled like crazy, man. Wordle. We'll drag it over to that screen. And, oh, whapple. Yeah, whapple. We'll start it with the signature word, death. Okay. Just gonna check everything out. Pizza Hawaii flavor. Easter eggs pizza. Hold up. Pizza Hawaii flavor Easter eggs. Amara's gone for fun. That's not fair. Doesn't seem like a lot of things went her way, so I get it. Maybe she needs a little bit of rest. Anyways, I know the N isn't in there, but... okay, so hold on. The S cannot be at the end. Not in the middle position, so it has to be in the front. Cannot be sewer, obviously. Because there's not a serif. Oh yeah, serif is a word. Because of the fucking font. Oh yeah. Chester claims a lovely bit of MVP today. Oh, well done. Thank you so much for the assistance, my friend. I forgot that that was an actual word. But that's because of the font, right? Also, like you guys can see, I did not use the symmetry tool whatsoever. At least on the hair. For the rest, we're gonna use this, like, symmetry tool here. To color in as much as possible, real quick. But after that, we're gonna do as, you know, the rest just by hand. The good old painful way. Next several days are about to be torture. Are you gonna be okay? Hey, DM me at any point if you need to, okay? You're my friend, so... but, like, please hit me up if you need anything. Got it? Here we go. Literally, if I tell you, I will get stabbed. Oh. good to know Fox is in that mood again. I just hope y'all will be somewhat okay then. Anyways, fill all of that in. And it's time to turn off the symmetry tool and actually start filling in the large chunks of hair. And it's okay if I go a tiny bit outside of the lines with how I'm planning to do all of this. Not too much though, like there's a limit to how far I'm allowed to go outside the lines. Like this is not okay, but if it was lesser it would be a bit more okay. Here we go. We'll first get this more plain side done. Which includes these little parts up top here. Where I imagine the curls are a bit looser. Honestly, this is the best I've done with drawing curls in a hot minute because I really don't understand how to draw them. Without completely, you know, nuking my line work. And I'm trying to, you know, not absolutely hate doing line art, so I'm trying to teach myself how to draw curls with line art, but it's not looking that possible. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the look of, like, having everything but the hair lined. I either do all the line art or no line art, and then mixing it up doesn't work for me. So if there's anyone in chat who knows how to draw, like, curly hair, and then specifically, like, type 4 hair stuff, right? If anyone knows how to draw that, specifically also with line art, hey, please hit me up, because I have no fucking clue. I've been trying to do studies, and they've been going wrong. More wrong than the bunny study, because the bunny study actually resulted in something. Oh shit, I haven't read too much of chat shit. Unlike the kid, I don't really draw online, but if I ask why people fill in the outline with a singular color so often, it's to make sure that everything is filled in properly and not have stray pixels. And it can also just help overall visibility on what you're working on. A lot of people will also tend to have the gray backgrounds to double check. But it provides a nice underlayer to work on. Some people actually use it as a digital version of an underpainting to have color cohesiveness. I don't use it for that. Personally, I just use this so that I can slap Protect Alpha and clipping layers on this. So that once I've done this step of making sure I don't go outside of the lines too much, I can just, you know, breathe from there. And usually you'll have some artists, like I do this sometimes, for hair with multiple colors, just using an entirely different color layer. So like, say if Daniel had multicolored hair, I would probably grab a darker green for his hair on a clipping layer. And then once I'd filled it out, just like I'm filling out the base here, I would start actually putting in the hair color. There was a word played a few weeks back and I thought, what is that word? Ah. Kid likely knows since she mainly likes line art. Huh. I mean, yeah, having contrasting colors works, but gray specifically is used a lot also for character designing because gray is a very neutral tone, and with color theory, your colors can really change based upon a background, right? If you, for example, hold on, let me pull out, the one art piece that I did that, you know, turned into merch. In context, this here looks white. The hair looks white in context because of all of the colors around it, right? But then this is actual white. Let me color pick this. This is actually the lightest color on that piece. Yeah, it's on your wall, Milo. So my hair is usually white. It looks white here because of, you know, color cherry. And it works if you see it here. It may even look a bit too dark. But out of that context, it does not look white at all, especially if you put bright white next to it. We're about to have to draw a lot, so I guess if you want it, you could chat with the kid. Well, she does it since she likes you. Art one. Oh! Yeah, no, that's fair. I also probably won't have time till tomorrow. But yeah, if you don't do this correctly, you can really struggle with getting your colors right. I mean, like, this is the color here, this is the actual color. Actual color of the leggings. You know, with the leggings it holds up a bit more. But you have this gray, and this part's also just still supposed to be white, you know? The skin out of the context. So yeah. Yeah, Milo was at the con! Don't worry, Val, we're all going to TwitchCon when they finally upload the ticket, when the fucking tickets finally go live. I'm gonna go insane. Chat, I'm gonna go fucking insane if TwitchCon tickets don't go live this week. I swear to fucking god, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna fucking lose it. Last year they were already live by January, February. I don't know what's going on internally with TwitchCon AU, but I'm kinda glad they're not gonna be in fucking Rotterdam again after this year if they keep fucking up this way. Sorry, I'm very miffed about it. Because I was really looking forward to it. And I'm just kind of being like, it's that I've got a hotel and everything already sorted, but otherwise I just kind of wouldn't go. Wait, what art program does the kid use? It may just be a sense of masochism. But, like, what program does she use? Oh no, not the monster! 29 to... they still took it 60 days before the con? It's currently 67 days. Are they trying to, you know, break that record of pissing people off? Because I've been keeping an eye on it on Twitter to see if maybe there's a further announcement, and I've just been seeing people getting progressively more and more pissed off, and honestly, at this point, I cannot blame anybody. I am also progressively getting more and more pissed off. Anyways, I've got the color references of all but one of the characters because I cut it off so no one gets fucking spoilers, ha ha ha! But, I've got the colors for all the characters. We're gonna put this on Protect Alpha so I can put the skin tone down for our boy Yebel. Oh, look at how the glasses pop on his skin. Ah, I love him. I love him! I love him for being so pretty. You're so pretty, dude. Me of my characters, you're so goddamn handsome. You're so pretty. It's like I created you and I feel pride as your creator anyways. You're so cool. You're so awesome. I feel like a very proud mother sometimes towards these characters of mine. And then I remember what I did to them, and then I'm like, I should never be a parent if I'm a proud mother over the things I've done to them, but, you know, I guess that's the life of an author. I guess that's just the life of an author. Choose a free portion of Painful essay. Oh! On paint.net as well, Jesus fuck. Yeah, that's peak masochism right there. First I missed the characters. So technically some of these are more spoilery than others. Looking at these two. But others, like her for example, not as much. Really not a spoiler because he just doesn't change. He also really just doesn't change except outfit, depending on who the fuck he steals from. Anyways, I should probably start out with the clothing, because that's just the lightest. And that's gonna create the most visual- oh wait, hold on. Wrong layer! That's gonna create the most visual contrast between him and his hair for me. And it's gonna make it a lot easier to see what the fuck I'm actually doing. Because that is my issue with darker skinned characters sometimes, because I do my liner black. It can sometimes be very difficult to see what you're doing. And yeah, a simple fix would just be for me to temporarily change my lines. But yeah, well, I currently don't have to, because he just has really light clothing as well, which really nicely contrasts him. Honestly, I think he would be, like, you know, less of a pretty boy, feeling a bit like Bayonetta if I gave him darker clothes. The fact we paint to a area makes me feel old. Fair. Oh, you need to figure out a question of the day. What's your favorite craft? Like, just like, what's your favorite craft to do? Just like perler beads, art. I'd say writing could also be a thing. Sewing, blacksmithing, alright, of course, of course. Wait, hold on. Like the current read as well, like type of crafting, yeah. I would say Milo, if you want, you could write down what me and my chat brainstorm for question of the day. Yeah, what's your favorite type of crafting? Yes, yes, that could work. Crafting table, damn. And there it is, the infamous crafting table. Okay, time to actually start blocking in his hair. I should do this on a different layer, I just realized. If I do it like this, then I can get really up close and- oh wait, no. Never mind, I see an issue with that methodology. I am sometimes so sick of myself when it comes to how I do certain things. At other times, I think I am the smartest person in the world. Today is not one of those days where I think I'm the smartest person in the world. It's so difficult typing out a question without typing quirk. Oh, that's not fair. No worries. You can have your typing quirk here all you want. I'm sure someone will help translate it if one of us can't read it. Currently ours may have to be crochet mixed with bracelet making. Mine's probably just, you know, writing still. Like, I love drawing and shit. Don't get me wrong. I love animating. I love sewing every now and again, but writing is where it's at for me, which makes it really ironic to answer that when I haven't written in a hot second. But that's like average writer experience. I just want to get the buttons and stuff out of the way, so I've been really procrastinating on allowing myself to do other things. Okay, there we go. I don't think you'll actually be able to see the line work for his hair had I done it. So I'm kind of glad with myself that I didn't, you know, do elaborate line work for most of his hair. Again, could have been solved by me changing the color of the line work, but I don't know, I just prefer it this way, personally. Something is going on there. I see what's going on there. It's you. There we go. Most viewers at home probably didn't see those stray pixels, but I did. I knew they were there. You probably wouldn't have been able to see them on the print, but I don't care. I knew they were there. They weren't supposed to be there. And now they're no longer there, so everything's right in the world. No, but it's really unreadable. Yeah, it's not unreadable. It just reads like you having fun typing your sentences and you actually, you know, allowing yourself to do what you want to do. Of already having the Twitch code handled for you. Yeah, of course! Again, I'm likely gonna be all over the place during TwitchCon, so the people I already saw this weekend already have like one of the handouts in advance. Because I'm likely just gonna be all over the place because I'm gonna see so many fucking people that are finally showing up. And I am still getting 100 more handouts, so I'm gonna be nearly at 150 because of the ones I already gave out. I'm gonna have exactly 147. More game making, we consider it a craft. It is technically a type of craft. Fox, jack of all trades! Fox really is a jack of all trades. Shoe blacksmithing. Weaving with oh, that's... Like, weaving is really fun though. It's not for everyone, but it is really fun from what I've seen. Okay, just keep following this pattern because of the fact that the hair is technically laying partially flat on his shoulder. And then the rest of his hair, and then we'll get in the, like, differently colored streaks for him. And then we'll also add the color of the little star clip, and then at the very last we'll do his eyes, because, you know, those are important, and we're not gonna shade them right away. I'm gonna have self-control. I'm gonna leave them as my little treat at the end of the road. You might unfinished ones now too. Yep. Wait, second and third people to have it. Damn. You just said music. I'm so close to finishing a song. I'm so annoyed at it. That's so fair. I mean, good luck first and foremost, but also please don't push yourself to the point that you get annoyed with your music, okay? It's never a bad idea, even when it's like close to being done, to let it rest if you need it. Like if you need it to rest. Okay? What's most important is that you are still taking care of yourself. There we go. That's his hair colored in for the most part. Just need to color this in, but this also gets to be this color, so... Whoa, I don't know. There we go. So his streak, as well as, you know, the lettering on his collar are the same color, so... This is supposed to be lower. Gonna turn up the stabilization just a little bit.
Oh right, you added this.
Oh no, someone remembered that TTS exists. Thank you. I've been stuck on vocal melody for half a year now. I'm gonna ask people to help figuring it out sometime. I mean, if you need someone to sing, I am more than willing to give it a shot. You know that I've been very much wanting to try and sing, but
Meow.
Shy about it. Meow. Very, very, very shy about the singing, I guess.
Genuinely not that different from just being in a call with us.
That is true. Because of the fact that you also have to use TTS and stuff. By the way, I put the layer on a lower opacity, as some of you guys may be able to see. This is just so that on the parts where there's already different hair color filled in, I can actually see the liner better. To bring this color in the, you know, lines that I've already done for myself. And I just need to bring it up to here real quick, and then do this part, and then we will lower the opacity again and fill any of the lines that went, or lines, any of the bits of color that went outside the lines. It's not really all that bad. That one's the most obvious one, and then there are some obvious ones here. There we go. Connect these two up. We'll reach out again in a sec, don't worry.
I think the only thing I dislike about seeing the kid do any sort of craft is she literally nerfs herself.
Yeah, but again, that's probably the masochism. I'm calling her out here, but difficult part, those that have no clue how to do it without copying Cave Town. What do you mean without copying Cave Town? Remember, I don't know that much about music, so I'm gonna need explanations here.
Psychopath material.
I mean, you're not wrong, but... Okay, I'm gonna do his makeup actually real quick, so I need that color blob so I can just copy it over very quickly. And he has that- oh, god damn it. I am just gonna give him the, like, lighter underline here. I don't think I'm gonna give him the upper wing that he usually also has. Because I feel like that would make it a bit too busy on the pin. But he gets to have that underline. And then that becomes part of the, like, glittery freckles he also uses. Actually, hold up, I've got a better brush for this. I actually have some brushes that I'd like to use for this right now. Where is it? Where's the brush called Hand-Drawn Glitter? Yeah, no, it's still mid. Hand-drawn glitter can work, but not right now. Where's the other one? Yeah, this is my stand-in for glitter, and it's a Starry Sky brush as well. So yeah, he basically uses it more so like glitter than like actual freckles, so I think it's better to draw it like this. Yeah, he is a very pretty boy. The vibe of the song I'm going for is similar to Cave Town's with the other songs like the Cave Town album and the Bandcamp albums. Huh. Well, either way, if you need assistance in the terms of vocal cords, hit me up. Can't promise I'm the best, but I'm definitely willing to give it a shot. And fun fact, Yoel's makeup actually starts with a flavor of Jester lines, just it evolves from there into literally having little sun spikes as part of his makeup. Because he's a pretty boy who shines like the sun. Because honestly, he is just that kind and he is just that cool. And he is just that awesome. He was a really fucking awesome character. I better not hear any racism towards him. I will come for you. And I will not, actually, no, I should take that back. I'll find you and I'll fucking hit you with the concrete powder. I'll hit you with the conch powder. Don't make me do it. Don't make me hit you with the conch powder because you were racist to my favorite character that I've written. Oh. My brother very pretty, yes. Yes, thank you very much, says Daniel. I will probably do if you're willing to brainstorm with me. I can do my best. I'll turn you into a girder? That also seems like an adequate threat. Okay, so there we go. grab the light blue from his scalera. The actual irises and shit I will not fill in yet, but this is just so that I don't have to see the tiny mistakes I did with the makeup. Because I do see some tiny mistakes and I would rather not see. I'd rather not see my mistakes. For example, I didn't bring some of it close enough to his eye. There we go. I'll actually match this up. And then on the other side. And it's not gonna poke out from under there, so there we go. Grab this color again, because I believe it's the... Yeah, it's that one. Wrong layer! Oh, it seems like I made a mistake somewhere. There we go. So now I just basically get to do this for a tiny little bit until it meets up here at the top. And then fix all of these straight edges. Aren't supposed to be like that. And then I'll also carve away where I shot outside of the lines with the darker color. There we go. That's his hair done. We're almost there. I'm just gonna color pick this and then he's gonna get his eyes colored. You know what? Conk power should be conkleder. Damn. The conk powder compilation of a... Remember we complained about the coaster at Here's My Ninja? I think so. I remember you talking about the coaster in my DMs. About how the coaster's not even a water resistant technically. And I made a mistake again. Coloring on the hair layer. Hold on. I'm electing to turn it down a bit just so I can see what the fuck I'm doing. We will have this often with the darker haired characters. Especially if they've got accessories. Looking at you, Hades, with the fucking skull earring in your black hair. Okay, this looks really weird now. Undo that. There we go. I sent you very valuable items in DMs. One second, I know the coaster looked right. Oh yeah, that. I remember. Did that get resolved? Or did that just stay as a thing that, you know, happened there? Because I hope someone actually, you know, took notice of your complaints. And maybe took some fucking action, because that was not okay. I found out where the pin was from. There's stains of... Oh! That is really fucking serious. I hope they've at least gotten some form of ban until they've gotten their shit back in order. But that, if people are willing to do that, then I think they're, regardless of, you know, how good their ride's going, they should be banned from, you know, having that shit at a fucking convention. Because it's just such a hazard. Also, I'm redoing a part. I don't like the location of the G0 fully. What's a roller coaster? I do not know how to describe this. I think I'm slowly getting more and more tired. I'm so sorry, chat. This teaches me to not go live this late. You guys are about to get a sleep-deprived peacock turned dragon turned phoenix. I'm now bright mode again, but I'll refrain from being that for long because of everyone's eyes. No, other than a theme park that fucking gets a ride closed for like at least half a year. To the level of possibly the entire ride vehicles being sent off for repairs. Accidental sleep stream? Hell the fuck no. I'll make sure Aurelium comes into the office and stops the stream. I guess the little mini train. Shouldn't Aurelium stream on Ride channel? Yeah. Am I such yellow colored in? Now on to Girly Pop Gaia! Now I did all of these on the same base, so the facial structures didn't match up. And I do actually need to slightly fix her, because I made some mistakes while doing this line work and I can finally see what the issue is. I finally see it, guys. I finally see what the fuck I've done wrong. The face is far too fucking wide. So instead of coloring, we're actually gonna take a moment to fix this. Gonna put it on the exact settings that I had for line work. And just take that off a little bit. Make the curvature of that shape a little bit different so it flows into that spike now. So there we go. Oh my god. I like how there's a train discussion. The wideness of the face makes it much more flat. Also, I'm genuinely surprised I recognize Shaw even though I've never seen you before. Yeah, the face is far too fucking wide, though. I can definitely agree with that. It was insanely wide.
They refuse to tell me what train.
You've got different little types. Like, some are faster, some are slower. It really depends on the base per paces per roller coaster, but you usually have kids coasters, which are a lot slower. You could equate them to like different minecart speeds in Minecraft, for example. If need be, we can do a roller coaster review stream at some point, and then you can see all of them in action, because I will just bring up video footage of different roller coasters in action, despite the fact that I am an absolute fucking coward when it comes to roller coasters.
That's why I asked. They said as fast as a train, but not what train. Trains vary in speed by model and type immensely.
Okay, but not everyone has train autism, so they may not actually know how to proceed from here. No worries though, we'll do a roller coaster review / tier list or whatever. Whenever the fuck the bird tier list happens, we'll also do a roller coaster bird tier list. And we'll watch like videos with the entirety of chat of the roller coasters in action, so you won't have to worry even a tiny bit. You'll get to see them, and you'll get to see how fast they go. We will have me info dump on coaster? Fair. Milo, what if I give you an even greater honor? Milo, what if I let you decide which roller coasters I rate as well? You can say we can do this as a duo stream, where you get to explain shit to me and we both rate the coasters and then discuss why we rate them the way we do.
I don't even know what we're talking about. All I have been told is Nim tracks fast as a train and that people ride them.
No worries, you're gonna know soon enough because apparently me and Milo are gonna do a collab stream about ranking roller coasters. In general, because there's some really cool international ones. Yeah, like minecarts with straps, and kids coasters tend to be on the slower end, so what you would regularly have in Minecraft coaster, like minecart wise, but Milo, you have creative freedom. You can put on whatever fucking coasters you want. Go fucking wild. You make categories? Alright. We're talking about Minecraft ones. Minecraft ones are not that fast, right? Oh, I need to fix stuff here. This is why we partially do that underlayer. Sometimes it fills, but most times it goes right. This is one of the times where it filled, sadly. Anyways, let's continue working on this. There we go. Shave that bit off and just redo it. A smaller brush. I probably should put it on a tiny bit of a higher stabilizer. We go mining for materials in real life and use real Minecraft, so I went off that. I think the fastest coaster is 240 kilometers an hour. Chat, can someone Google the average speed of a kid's roller coaster? I'm very curious how fast kids' roller coasters go. Because I swear those things are fucking slow, but those are the ones you usually see at like public events as well. Because you don't really get a lot of like the big coaster stuff at like a fun fair or like a convention, for example. Which are two places where I've seen them most commonly. Outside of parks, of course. But those are stationary. That's slow. I guess they're that slow. But I find it very fucking scary because, like, you know, fast, no fucking protection other than your underside and like about half of your body, in my opinion. Very scary, very fast. It'd go funky turns and loop-de-loops and all that scary shit, and sometimes it'd go upside down. I don't like going upside down. I don't trust anything other than my wings to carry me upside down, but I'm stuck in some stupid cart. I can't fly my way out of there. When I figure out what it is, I'm commissioning the kid to make one, and I'm gonna make us all use it. Please don't have a fast one or one with like loops that go upside down. I will literally just fucking have a heart attack and die. They scare me. The original kicker achtbaan was 36 kilometers an hour, Dragon 550. Oh! Yeah, most restraints are there to make you from standing up, but also in case you go loop-de-loop, like, I like to believe it helps you fall out. I know centrifugal forces it thing, so you won't fall out, but... Depends on what the kid does. All I'm telling her is make this and showing her whatever y'all show me. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't like. I'm scared of the potential of a coaster with loop-de-loops. I'm gonna be for real here, chat. Loops are also fine with lap bars. Loops with lap bars and hanging is intense, by the way. Oh, I don't like that. I love airtime, makes my stomach go wee. You guys love it, and I am shitting my pants at the top. Like, I am a bird. I'm trained to trust my own wings and nothing else. I think it'd scare you more who's making it. Yeah, there's multiple factors here that scare me about the concept of a fox made, you know, like a roller coaster. Because the second the fox figures out what we mean with roller coaster, I think the creative juices are gonna start flowing, and that's when it gets scary. That's when we're all done for. Anyways, I gotta keep doing this part, and then I don't really care too much about this right now, because this all has to be white anyways, but I am gonna do this, so it's filled out proper.
She's in a creation frenzy lately if you didn't notice.
I slightly noticed, between me being awfully busy, sadly, and like actually being online, I've noticed that she's been creating a bunch of more stuff, where here and there, from what I've been able to see. You know what, I'm glad for her, because honestly, creative frenzies can be real fucking fun. So I hope she's having fun with hers. Ah. Not the thrill-seeking rides. Also, I love how we're both, like, having the thing of opposite side of the country, so... while one thing is closer for one person, the other's closer to the other thing.
It's about to be very unfun, and we're about to kiss like 300 hours, all relaxation, and likely anything related to being away from the computer by until it ends.
Oh. 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 I think I know what's going on. I think I know what's happening up in that goop right there.
I guarantee you underestimate it even now.
Oh yeah, likely. But then I get into the paradox, right? Of the underestimation paradox, like, even now you're underestimating. So I'll start, like, ramping it up. However, if I'm technically still underestimating it even then I'll just keep ramping it up. Are you still underestimating it then? Hmm? At what point do you stop overestimating or underestimating? Without outside confirmation, you can just keep bringing up the expectation more and more. Endlessly. Also, I want chat to know I've only ever been to the Efteling. First few times I went there, horrible experience, and I got dragged along with Aurelium. Was a bit disgruntled
so you know
about
how
it.
Fox is when she does one of those workaholic death marches.
But I got dragged along with Aurelium once, and then my experience of Efteling grew a lot better. Yeah, also I know how Fox is when she goes workaholic mode. Fish likes water. Fork found in fucking kitchen. Sorry, I had to do it. I had to do it. I didn't have a choice in the matter. I had to say it. Pardon. Don't mind me, chat. Casually joking in my water. Used to go swimming every single week. Damn.
Multiply it by ambition, caffeine, and 37 energy drinks.
Why not 38? I really shouldn't be saying it, actually. Hold up, she'll take that as a challenge. I need to think.
Then add on someone said no balls.
Oh no. Okay, so for the chatters that don't know, saying the words no balls or I fucking dare you to Fox basically causes generational lock-in to the point where you'll have regretted speaking the words. It's scary. I've seen it happen a few times in this lifetime. Don't ever challenge Fox. They will make you regret it. Cousin, grandma, cousins, aunties, mama, fish. Ah! That's a lot of people. And again, I really hope that was fun as well.
Last person who said no balls is now named Sharp Cheddar and cries when they see her.
Yeah. Yeah. You can make the tier list to PowerPoint if you want. I'm gonna leave this up to you, actually. Free creative reign here. Go wild, Milo. Okay, hold on, I need to actually figure out what the colors I used her again. Because she's got the under eye freckles predominantly over on this eye. And since these are freckles, not, you know, body glitter, I actually draw them in like this. And then she's very lightly got it over here by this eye. And then a fuck ton of freckles in this corner.
This is the one time for a project she gave up control more than a week in advance to prepare energy for the project.
That's scary. Her doing that scares me because that means she's taking it uber seriously. There, that's her shoulder freckles. So they're on separate categories. You have a background template you want for the presentation, otherwise I'll search one in the Milo design. You can do your own design. I think you're owed that. I think you're owed.
I guarantee you'll love it, but the cost is immense.
Then please, by any means possible, can you make sure that Fox takes some breaks in between? Tell her it's like creative revision to make sure everything's going as she wishes. Like, it's like the same thing as stepping back from a painting to see how the whole is looking. You know? Tell her to do that a couple of times for me, please. Tell her to step away from painting every so often. To take a little look-see from afar. I think that's the biggest break we can give her. Now I need the green.
She growled at us like a feral animal when we even suggested she watch a video in the background during it.
Sheesh. Have fun and order the ink at the right address now, thank you, Mom.
That
You
is
have a
the
good
kind
evening,
of
Ma.
rockin' we have on our hands.
Oh, great. I don't think I can help you here. I mean, if she's locked in like that, though, is she even gonna appear at all online, like, during the streams or even in the chat or, you know, anywhere? Like in the VC chats, is what I meant. Are we gonna see Fox, or are they just gonna be fucking gone again out of nowhere? And are we gonna have the morning of the loss of Fox type of deal?
She'll be in the VC while doing the second half.
Oh god. You know, that scares me. Chat, we're about to lose Fox again for a couple of months, but this time we at least got a heads up. Nobody panic, unless you want to, I guess. Also, please nobody panic that we're technically coloring in the dress that goes over the boobies. I haven't added the line that shows there's booba here, we're still safe for work. I haven't added the signature booba line. You're welcome.
I fear the fact someone will say no balls again or dare her in any way.
I just had an idea with that, thank you. Fox, I dare you to take breaks in between. Fox, no balls that you take breaks in between. And to take care of yourself. Also, there's like a little bug flying in front of my face every few seconds. It's getting annoying. Get away, little bug. Just needed it for a few pixels, Jesus Christ. Okay, why is my stylus not working with me? Here we go. And then we finally now need the white. But Fox, no balls that you take a break. Please tell me this works, please, 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 please.
I feel an ominous chill.
I'm hoping that it works and that she'll feel like forced to take breaks in between because I dared her to. I need you to know that I've never felt more proud of my singular use of brain cell than this, and if this backfires on me, I will cry. If this backfires monkey paw style, I will probably cry. Right, forget when someone tells her to relax, when she plans to work, she plays and doubles down. Yeah, but I dared her to take a break. So technically she's losing the dare if she doubles down. If she doubles down, she loses the dare. She shows that she's no balls. Because, you know, she's sticking to the OG plan. And not listening to how I challenged her. That's the thing here. Right? Someone please tell me that that's how that works. I am scared that I just made the mistake of a lifetime. Oh, come on, work with me. There, so I saw that pixel. There we go. Also, chat, the reason we were coloring in all of them before doing anything else is because I find it generally easier to shade if everything else is already done, coloring-wise. Because then it's just like the last steps. Like, it's the final hurdle before I'm done, is the shading. And I swear it feels like it goes faster if I just do all of the prep beforehand. Which is, well, the coloring for every single one of them. Because with how I color, I will admit it takes probably longer than it should. I mean, you're not gonna see the area where I'm messing up right now, but that's still not gonna stop me from making sure the art, you know, looks good down here. Even though you're probably never gonna see it on the finished product, I'll see it. I'll know if something goes wrong. Anyways, let's start merging some layers already. And then filling the eyes. There we go, that's one and that's two, and I'm bringing that green from our eyes. And that's nearly all of the lesbian, bisexual woman done. Just need to color pick the right green right now. Which is just bright green. Which is not gonna get covered by her hair because I don't want it to be covered. So it's not gonna be really covered by her hair all that much. Maybe a tiny bit, but not in full. There we go. Actually, hold on. I can still do it a bit better. Sheesh. There we go. Now it matches better. There we go. So that's the coloring done for Gaia. On to Poseidon. AKA our lovable trash bin of a man. Who also has a shit ton of freckles. I don't know why I created this many characters with freckles, technically, because there are more in the later books as well who have freckles. I find it really interesting. I really did a full 180 if I don't know how I feel about freckles too. Everyone gets freckles. But after he is done getting colored in, which is gonna take way less long than the other ones, because his color palette's a lot nicer on just a half body, we'll be officially halfway. Because then it's just Zeus, Hades, and Daniel left to do. That's that strand of hair. And I feel like out of everyone, Hades is still gonna take the longest again because of his hair. And then we have the scarring on Zeus. And then just the general mouth open thing for Daniel is also just gonna be a decent bit of work, but all in all, I think we're now at the slightly easier stretch. I do think it's gonna be a case of just coloring in today though, given both how late it is and how long we've already been streaming and how long I'd be, you know, willing to stream. Let's color pick it out again. I do love for, like, on some of the characters this looks like a cool tone gray, whereas some of them it looks like a warm tone gray. And it's technically a neutral gray, because of the fact that all the values between RG and B are the same. It's technically a neutral. There we go. I need to clean up a little bit, but we'll get there in a sec. There we go, that's good enough for now. And on this one, his body type, by the way, already shows a lot better. Because no way that Mr. Eats Everything and Anything combined is that slim. But again, that's a side result of, you know, me drawing everything on the same base to get the character designs down. Kinda sad at myself that I did that, but at the same time it made the character designing a lot easier. I heard something about the true form of the three dragons, that you wanted importance for the Snipe line of story. Anything else I want? Oh no, hi. Yes, this is the Nom Nom Strawberry Jerky Man. But, I guess the other part that I really liked about, Pokemon Blue Rescue Team is how you have that fake out of, like, potentially returning back to the human world. And then saying, no, I actually choose it here. But most of what I really love about Blue Rescue Team specifically, as well as Red Rescue Team, is the pixel art friend zones. Like, those are amazing too. I really hate how the camps just have the, you know, pixel sprites that stand there statically, like a box menu. I really miss the good old pixel art that you could walk through. Also, hold on, I need the second art piece for Poseidon real quick on the side because I keep forgetting what color I made that collar of his. Oh yeah, that's right, I used a brighter blue. So there we go. 1 and 2. And by the way, another reason why I'm actually going so extra on these button arts is because for people with DRD in the chat that have split offs or that may get split offs, you know, I am the singular artist for this at the minute because I am the author. Where the fuck else are the people in the, you know, splitting off from this gonna get their fucking profile pics from? Where? You know? So I do feel a bit responsible to take care of all of that. Okay, so let's start doing his freckles. And he has a very interesting freckle pattern, one that both goes over his nose like this. You know, this stereotypical freckle pattern, almost. But that's not all. You guys may be able to notice that it goes like that. Again, you'll see it better on here as well because of the different proportions of a chibi, but essentially his freckles become a lot more obvious down here. And he also has some on his neck. Specifically on the other side, like opposite of the ones in his face. I'll put a few more up here just to really show the diagonal. Fix that up. I also feel like a lot of people forget that he has freckles. Like, I feel like it's very easy to forget how freckled this man is. Time to get to work, 07. I'm probably getting a few old Red videos somehow. I'll add the old Kikker Achtbaan. Oh, because the new one isn't open yet. Gonna have to wait until April 1st for an on-raid vid. Damn. That's a little while, but that's pretty cool. Also, I like how I drew this version of him without any teeth. Just, you know, very friendly, open smile. And then I drew a very intricate teeth on fucking Daniel out of nowhere. I do not know what happened to cause that, but it definitely was something. Tiny bit more red. Oh, come on. Make the tongue a bit darker for him. He'll probably have like half his mouth stained by the strawberries he eats. That's why it's so pink. Okay, yeah, no, wait, that's off. That's off. Hold on. I do want that color though. But yeah, no, tongue is lighter than the inner mouth color. Maybe I should draw him in some teeth, but at the same time, I really don't wanna. I really don't want to draw more teeth than I already did. April 1st is next week, damn.
I feel like it, so I'll sit in call for both the first and second part.
07. Are you gonna be in the Twitch chat as well throughout it, or not? Really? I'm curious. You don't have to be here because you're probably gonna be overworking yourself to death, but I do have my curiosity. I'll write on the P2 first on him. There we go.
Overwork, overschmirk, I can handle it all, fiend.
Oh, come on, Fox. Please at least take somewhat care of yourself. I forgot to color in, like, the scalar on this. But that's not very good of me. Wrong layer. Chad, how do we feel about a potential new bingo? Like a secondary bingo for the streams? Because I feel like a lot of people still want the old bingo. But I feel like having a secondary stream bingo specifically for art streams would be kind of funny. There we go. If there's new versions of coasters, I'll add the best versions of them. Alright. Thank you, by the way. I wasn't fully done here. I forgot the shoulder. Just number one. You can pick whichever you think is better. I'm leaving a lot of this to you, Milo. You get to make the fun decisions here.
Join in if you wish, but you won't understand it until the end anyhow.
If you say so. Anyways, it's time for Zeus. Which I think, like, I think people forget the fact that these two characters are also, you know, not very white. The most obvious non-white person is, of course, Yewol, but these two also exist. Technically, Hades is not white. Neither is Zeus. I'm gonna read him for suggestions, and of course, of course. Also, I just suck at drawing good muscular characters, so I tried here, I failed miserably. Yeah. I should get one of those I tried stickers, just for this. Because this is a certified attempt that was an attempt, for sure. Something was attempted here. I have buff man of twink and femboys. He is the buff man to the twink femboy over here. But we'll get to him later. I mean, I may be really pale, but I'm not white either. Yeah. Like, Daniel is an albino person of color, hence the, like, yellowish, blondish hair. That's literally just how the hair looks for an albino POC person. Yes, very double. POC person. When POC stands for person of color. I'm doing great today, chat. I'm actually doing so amazing with my thoughts. I'm so good at thinking. So good at saying what I mean to say. You know, I should stream more often when I'm just exhausted, because that's when you guys actually get the good humor. Or perchance even the shitty humor. Maybe I'm generous and will give you both. That's the yellow of the ugly fucking shirt. So he like has it half off, hanging off his shoulder. I'll immediately add in the Z3 since that's like the same color anyways. we go. Fuck. Not the continuous wrong layer haunting me. It does have vice teethies. There we go. I'm first gonna do his hair and then the rest of his, like, stuff, really. Which is just mainly fixing that tiny patch of skin here. And then we're gonna do all the scarring and then we're gonna do the eyes. So first adding in that gray. And then we'll go over with the skin tone again and make sure everything's fixed. Like right here. And then we'll add in the white from that front streak. In a sec. When we get there, of course. So that's all the gray already. Okay, then I now just need the pure fucking white. Because it was, yeah, it was pure white that I used. I may be the artist, but sometimes I am stupid and forget my color codes. Only white, source not so much. Yes, twink fanboys. I'd say, for now, only, like, wait, maybe make a category that's, just roller coasters and then fun and non-roller coaster rides. Because then you can put the teapots on if you want. You know which ones I mean. I know you know which ones I mean when I say teapots. We know the teapot, right? You and me. Anyways, back to the whitening of his hair. There we almost go with this strand and then just a tiny bit and then we'll fix up the skin again. And now is about to be the most difficult part. It's gonna be the scarring on his eye. The rest of the scars are not visible, but the scarring on his eye is very important. It's probably gonna be a pain in my ass to draw properly because I suck at drawing scars, so I'm gonna really quickly reference his keychain art. I just did it very simply. Helps a lot. I'll do special mentions. One short cannibal vibing. Going to create something no one else would think of making. Oh god, don't know how long it'll take to get the first 3 chapters on. Oh boy. The song might have been misogynistic, but it was a big fucking vibe. Huh. I'll be completely honest, I have no clue what the fuck you're talking about. I felt really bad for saying it like that, but I genuinely have not even the slightest clue of what you're talking about. For once, I am incredibly unaware. More so than I usually am. I'll make the match up with the other part because this is all the same scar. You know, at some points I taught myself how to, you know, draw scarring, but I think some of that knowledge is lost on me by now. There we go, and then do that same stuff at the bottom here. Maybe start from there. Yeah, that works decently well. You know what? I'll keep it like that. And then this entire eye is basically widened out. Because it's easier to draw it like that than also just have the blinded eyeball. Plus, I don't really like drawing that. Technically, you would have that. It's just stylistic choice here to not do that. So for any of the people who do draw that, you know, type of eyeball for blind characters, you absolutely would for him. With the eye with the scar. Because he still has that eyeball. It's not fully widened out. But he is definitely blind in that eye. You don't know that, right? It was the teacups right at the F lane until it got reteamed to Oh! Yeah, that one I don't know. That's the teacups I don't know. Also, I just now realized I forgot to draw his collarbones. That's also why it looks so off. The man is just lacking collarbones. Let me fix that. Hold on, let me... There we go, that works. I'll probably fix this off stream again, but... That's Zeus done, now it's Hades time. Almost feels like there's just a completely different art style going on purely because of the fact that drew a different angle. Let me actually make this. And I'm gonna actually do this a little bit differently. We're gonna start with drawing his hair red in a second, so that I can actually see what the fuck I'm doing. It's gonna be an inverse of how we did, yeah, well. But first, of course, that black turtleneck, or well, off black specifically here. And yes, it's ever so slightly to the red by 3.
Precious lil baby H4 day.
What's up? I like to draw the eye normal, but with it faded or was it looking greater? Very fair. Precious little baby Hades. Oh. And I just heard that the theme park had to close permanently after the floods in Limburg in 2021. Rights and electrical systems got the image sludge over the entire park, which made it possibly contaminated, and COVID made it permanently closed. That's just like... That's universal levels of getting cancelled. The universe said no to that park. Jesus. People are never gonna see these collarbones, but I knew that I drew them. That's all I care about. Okay. There we go. It's already one annoying part done. I also just see some issues that I should correct. Like that. And one over there. But otherwise, we're mostly good on this side. I'm gonna have so much fun coloring that code in afterwards. The one pop of white. You don't get to see the bloodstains with this one. Because those are further down the codes. I'll put it in the tier list. I have a list of all the parks in the Netherlands. Damn! I think I've in total been to like, I don't know, like 3 different parks in my life. Maybe 4. This part has not been to a lot of different theme parks slash amusement parks slash... yeah. I don't think I've been to that many. You've been to a few? That makes sense. Anyways, I'm sorry by the way I keep falling more and more silent. It's just genuinely because I'm locked the fuck in. Like, I'm slowly starting to lock the fuck in more and more, and you guys can definitely hear that in how much quieter I get. So yeah, we're gonna start with the red right now. So we can at least see what the fuck we're doing. To fill everything in. And then I can also double check the line work. Not line work, the base coloring.
I'm gonna work for a chill 9 days straight.
What the fuck? Please don't do that. Please give yourself like a little break. At least one little break in between.
$20.
20 little breaks in between. You know what? I'm taking it. I'm taking it. 20 breaks in between. You've locked yourself in now. Pleasure doing business with you. Okay, there we go. It does look really weird seeing him with just plain red hair, even though this has been canon.
But I shall not stop until I finish the first arc.
Then I pray for speed for you. May you be so locked the fuck in that you finish sooner than anticipated. Yeah, man. If you get this reference, you've also had the elite pool on your timeline.
I was gonna pause between each few chapters, now I'm a not stop till each arc is made.
Oh fuck, an arc is different from chapters, right? Sorry, I forgot about that sometimes. Considering I just kind of write an entire arc into a chapter where possible because, you know, fuck chapter length, am I right? A chapter can be like 3 entire books, right? No. You know, I had 20 chapters to tell 7 years worth of story, and I still genuinely worry that I rushed some parts into the Lost World. I mean, I know that there's gonna be things about the characters I'm only gonna be able to tell in hindsight. But that's also because I just don't want to let those secrets go.
If you want to watch, I can share you the rules for what I'm doing and you can comment as I go on.
I mean, I'm probably gonna pass out right after I end stream because I'm already very much being able to tell the fact that I'm just tired. But sunk cost fallacy is a real thing, and to stop before I'm, you know, coloring in Daniel feels like a sin. When I'm basically done with everyone else, so.
The link is permanent.
Huh. $20 parks, I feel like that. Sheesh. That's a lot. It's a lot of different parks. Okay, now I get to do most of this block. Oh, hold on, I'm already immediately seeing issues with the line work, but oh well. Fix those in a sec. And now we're slowly inching closer to what Hades actually looks like in the current day. Still with the iconic red streak in his hair. Actually, I should quickly dim this down. Fix all the tiny little mistakes, and then do the red. Because otherwise I won't be able to see this anymore. Oh, come on. Turn off Protect Alpha. Go. And now it's gonna be a lot of messing around on this layer. Or just a tiny bit. Because this is all the outer stuff and then we'll do the inner stuff. Most of that done, now just this side. And I'll have to pay really close attention with that red streak. Yes, there are issues in the red streak too. Not as many, but there definitely are. Just some issues to see. It's already a bit better. Come on, there we go. Okay, now the inner facing parts would be here. Now chat, this part's just genuinely fun to do sometimes because of the fact that I get to double, triple, quadruple check what the fuck I'm doing. And it's gonna look a lot better for it. Like when I'm done with all these tiny fixes, it's gonna look so much better. And carve off a tiny bit there so it's actually spiky and pointy. That gets the pass. Yeah, the rest gets the pass from me, so now we get to grab the red. Turn down the opacity a tiny bit, control alpha, not control alpha, protect alpha. We basically get to brush on the red like this. Because, as you guys may be able to see here, it's done that exact same way for him. I can give crazy facts and express from Wallaby. Oh, you're gonna have a really good time during the collab, aren't you? I can smell the joy. I can smell the absolute fucking joy and bliss and whimsy. You're gonna have a good time. Both informing my chat, your chat, and me about all of these raids. You're gonna have an amazing fucking time. I'm gonna learn so much as well. There we go. And just keep working on this.
Feel free to be harsh and critical with the raws.
What do you mean with the raws? Oh, you just sent me something. I'm likely not gonna see that and actually process what I'm seeing until tomorrow morning at the earliest. Fair warning. Cause like, I am basically incredibly fucking exhausted right now. But refusing to end until I finish.
That's fine, I'm not even done with chapter 1 yet.
Alright. Again, chat, if I just slow down, I am just a tired little fuck ass. But I don't want to do the disgrace of stopping before we finish the annual as well. And this hair definitely is what's taking the longest right now. The annual's gonna go fast, but Hades is gonna take a second because of the hair. But at least all of this is technically prepped for shading later. Come on, there we somewhat go. You know what? I'm fine with that. And then I'll first grab the whites, both for his coat, but also for the other thing. Gonna once again have to lower that, because the skull earring. I made sure to make it bigger than it actually is, so people actually see it this time. Because I think a lot of people don't realize he has it. And it's like a really small thing that I really love about his design. Like, there's a few small details with everyone, like the star clip, for example, for Yewol. Or like his glasses chains, which are sometimes barely visible. With Gaia, it's the way that the bow is technically off to the side. But I also love how she has like freckles kind of everywhere. Like, there's stuff for every little character. Where it's just a tiny little design part. Like for Poseidon, for example, it's the sideways, like the diagonal on his freckles, and then the slight bit that you can see on his neck. For Zeus, it's just the white streak as well, even though that's a lot more obvious. But also the fact that turquoise sandals that he has, which is his actual favorite color, not the yellow he gets forced on him. And then the like fun gimmicky one is of course Daniel, who steals everyone's clothes, so he can just really show off some small parts. I mean, I did that with his keychain art where I gave him basically an entire outfit that's just stuff from other people, where I could show off like the star clip from Yewol. There we go. I think the most important part is now to really quickly just nail those eye bags. And for that I'm actually gonna have to use a different brush, because that just doesn't work well with the brush we've been using. There we go. And then eye whites, so your scalera. Red eyes, because pissed off, and just in general his eyes turned red after a certain point. Hint, it's chapter fucking 4. And big old H4 on his collar. I thought, huh, add some top rides and tallest and fastest and longest in the Netherlands, but then I looked up the number one in each category. Oh, Goliath. Damn. And we're at the final one. We're at Daniel. And fun fact, for his colors, like his skin tone and shit, I actually have multiple references up. Like, of people with the exact same, like, you know, albinism that he is supposed to have. And I actually had those on speed dial and color picked some of them numerous times, and then just basically blended some of those results together to try and get the most accurate looking colors. So, I still don't know if this is perfect. I don't know if he's good representation or not, but I hope he has at least decent representation. Courtesy of my shitty color picking. But for now, all we're gonna care about is get that hair colored in. And get some of those basic features, like his mouth and shit colored in. And his scalera, and then we'll worry about the colors of his outfit. Because I do want to make it seem like he, once again, stole people their clothes. Because the red hoodie that he wears, he canonically got as a little gift from Hades. Who was just like, you know what, fuck it, it's yours now. I don't even use it that much. So that became like a permanent part of Daniel's stolen collection. Or well, more so, prolonged borrowed collection. But I also imagine he got the different colors of it from different people. So I think I'll let him wear blue for once, make it seem like Poseidon donated something. Or like he got to yoink something from Poseidon for a little bit at least. Almost, I think. Yeah, there we go, that's his hair done. Now I get to turn on some symmetry for this. And mouth colors. I'm actually probably gonna need to see the other screen for this to see how it looks on both monitors. Also, the fact that Goliath, for most inversions, untamed wins. Oh wait, I read that wrong. Pretty sure that was why they built the ride, to just solo shit in those categories. But I get why you'd be surprised that it's not beaten yet, because, you know, it does sound like a very coveted title. I mean, the longest roller coaster in the Netherlands. There we go. Fill in that tongue, and then we'll bring it back to his teethies. Pearly white teeth because he brushes them. He actually doesn't. They don't have to brush their teeth. They're just really lucky with the powers they've been given. Okay, let me grab that. Also, once you guys realize one of the reasons behind Daniel's like overall more childlike appearance and stuff, and behaviors and mannerisms comparative to the rest of the cast, once you guys fucking realize why that is, I am guaranteed to be on someone's hit list because that's gonna make some people sad. His opinion's on the exact same right side multiple times in the list. Fine by me, I guess. I don't feel like I have much of an opinion here. With this one. Like, as long as they look at least a tiny bit different, I'm fine with it. Welsh Coaster Netherlands, the same ride type as Green Snake. Oh. I will say it's fine, I guess. I kinda lack an opinion on this one. And I'll give him like a light green shirt from Gaia. After I fix this. There we go. Okay, now he gets to get the green shirt from Gaia. And we'll color shift this in a sec. First, making sure everything matches. I've also seen a few silly little mistakes, so I gotta fix those. There we go. And that part, and a bit over there. Now give me that again. Okay, so this does not work quite as well, so I think I'm gonna go... And now screw it to that one person who said he looked like an edgy fucking Twilight OC. It just looks like that because he steals shit from the very obviously emo one. Also, I did make his eyes too dark red on the reference. They're technically lighter. I mean, if we go to his keychain next. Oh, where is he? There he is. You'll see that his eyes are actually a lot lighter, so I'm gonna color pick this instead of what's on the reference. Because the reference just has the darkest color. There you go. And then we also need to grab the slightly darker orange, which is more so brown. I'll lighten it a tiny bit considering the color is supposed to look like it's on. And then we'll write S5 on here. I believe for him I even had a reference on how I needed to write it. Yeah, I did. I didn't maybe turn on the stabilizer first. Come on, work with me.
As a wise wolf once said, bigger eyes, better to spot caffeine with my dear. A bigger mouth, better to drink monster with dear.
Oh my god. For real, for real. You don't want to know the significance of the wolf, though, if you're using specifically a wolf. Because I've got literally a list of every character and their favorite animal, and the wolf is significant for a specific character. I won't say who, but...
Red Riding Hood reference in my art stream.
It's more likely than you'd think. Let's see. I think for once when I shade him actually with a blue. Let's see. Am I gonna go with...
Blows up an orphanage, orphans catching a stray tonight.
Damn, didn't know we had a techno cameo. Rest in peace, Technoblade. Maybe I am gonna have to go with the trusty purple. Because purple just works well on everything as a shading color, I've noticed. I think I may have to go all across the board with the purple. Let me test it on everyone. Yep, definitely works here. No, that's not what you were supposed to do. Works. That works. That works too.
Ramen cup out in respect for the king pig.
Not as quite as much, but I can work with it. And you really thought I was gonna show you guys that one? You really fucking thought I'm gonna check what like this? Yeah, that works too. I'm gonna make a little color guide. I'm such a little shit. Yeah, I miss Technoblade. I think everyone to some degree misses Technoblade. Honestly, such an amazing guy taken from us for too soon. So yeah, the purple is gonna be our shadow, the yellow is gonna be our lights. I think I'm gonna do a second light with the pink because, of course, now it's my trio of colors. But for now, I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save it on Hades because I have favorites. I can't deny that. I can't deny the allegations that this fucking bird turns dragon has favorites. But for now, I'm gonna set myself back over here. Also, inevitably, I'm gonna start filling out these bookshelves behind me. I think I already am gonna do that soon, but bed right? Yes, definitely. It's 5 minutes past midnight. I'm fucking tired. Bird exhaust. We're gonna have to pull out the ending stream music. Where is it? Where's my ending stream music? I'm gonna nuke that music. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Okay, there we go. Got my ending music. 5 past bedtime? Screw you, I don't have a bedtime, I'm just tired. I turned 23 and gained back pain and exhaust. Hades is baby girl? God fucking damn it. You would have your head for you saying that. Anyways, let's see. Whom's just live to raid? Actually, I want the music to sound a bit louder, right? There we go. Oh god, who's left to raid? Let me first look through my following tab. I don't spot a cat. Cat is not live. Unsurprising, because it's fucking late. A lot of people doing arts. Because, you know, in the same category, a lot of cool VTubers doing art. I see someone drawing a Madoka though, from Madoka Magica. Our magical girl VTuber. I think we're gonna go into a random today, because I just don't have that much choice. Jelly Just Beans, who is currently drawing Madoka, the god version of Madoka from Madoka Magica. Hold on, people are actually saying shit, hold on. I'm scared of one of my age. I already have back pain and exhaust, I'm younger than you. Yeah, it just gets worse. Imagine 80. I'm much older than both of you and have no joint pain. Screw you. Anyways, we're gonna go into Jelly Just Jeans. Make sure to give them some support. They are a magical girl VTuber and they look to be having a good time over there drawing art as well. So please do give them the kind bird regards and make sure to give them a good one. For you guys, make sure to sleep. Rating is always optional, never an obligation. Make sure to, you know, rest up. So have a good day, night, evening, afternoon, or whatever other time it is over you on Earth. Make sure to eat something if you haven't already, and make sure to hydrate. But if you're going to go into the raid, then and then consider this your hydrate redeem towards chat. I demand all of you hydrate if you're going into the raid. Anyways, I'll see you all tomorrow. We're probably gonna have an extended just chatting stream where we yap about random shit, and we just do something. Thank you for the hydrate redeem at the end of stream. But yeah, please wish him a good one. Send those lovely little raid emotes. I'll see you tomorrow where I yap my fucking ass off. And until then, have a good time there. Good night, everyone. And bye-bye.